Welcome to Podbags. Does a straw have one hole or two?
One.
Okay.
I came right out of the gate. I was like, "Yep, go with your gut."
No, because the hole is the absence, so it's only one. It's just one long hole.
Hold
So you guys-
on. Does that mean that it has zero holes then?
No,
Because
because
it
it has
absence all the way through. That's
no,
not a
but no,
hole.
but it still has the tube around it.
Right. The tube encompasses...
So it's a cylinder. But does the center
That's actually
bit,
good. That's actually kind of a good point. Is does it count as
Does a straw have zero holes?
No, but that would still count because a shirt has holes, but a shirt
Right.
you can still access the holes from either side. Still a hole.
Okay.
It's just you have a material and then you've created an access point in it.
But is that one or two then? Because it has two access points, but is it one hole?
I think it's one because think of your shirt. You wouldn't say, "Oh, my arm holes." If you're talking about just your one arm going through a spot, it's just
not
that
two.
is the hole to access to put your arm.
Right. It's not two, it's one.
Yes, on either
But two
side.
access points.
Yeah,
Interesting.
I
one
think
one
it's like
hole,
a door.
two
It's like
access
a door.
points.
You would never say, "Oh, doors." It's not like
That just-
pants. It's there. You have a door and you can go in and out.
It's not pant. It's pants.
Yeah, exactly.
So why isn't it straws?
Because once again, it's not the same. They don't come in pairs. Pants have two sets of.
I
two
could use a
holes.
straw in a pair if I want.
That sounds like a euphemism.
I don't know what's going on. I don't know. A pair of pairs.
Pair of pairs.
I don't know. Sure. So, yeah, this is the kind of deep introspection you can expect from us. Welcome.
What a good sell.
Are you not edutained?
Yeah, that is our new
New
that is
slogan,
our,
yeah.
our new slogan. Are you not edutained? Yeah, I'm your host Dave, and I'm joined by my co-host Brom
Howdy.
and Danger.
There's a snake in my boots. I don't know. How do you follow howdy? I get nothing.
We're your gladiators of truth.
Nice.
Oh, cool. Here we go. Definition of hole is a hollow place.
There we
in
go.
A solid
There we go.
body or
Speaking
surface.
of truth, give us the truth. What was that again? The
A
whole
hollow
line?
place in a solid body or surface. So it's exactly what I said. It's a hollow
Okay.
place.
Well, it was squarely all the way through Kurt Cobain.
No, it was.
Actually,
wasn't
it kind
square.
of wasn't just like
yeah,
a
it was
collapse.
more cylindrical. Yeah.
No, it was more of a.
They joined the top
Courtney
of his head
joke.
with the bottom.
Hole. She was in the.
Oh, nice.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Wow, that
It was so far. I don't know why. I
Oh,
did
make
this
me
bit.
it was.
over.
Yeah, it was that 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon thing. That's what it was.
Kevin Bacon.
Yeah, the Baconator.
I'm so sorry.
There's so many levels to that joke
Gotta
that
listen to
people
the
just
call
don't
back
know.
for that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Baconator. Yeah. So welcome to this week. We're gonna talk about some stuff this week.
Surprise.
Yeah, stuff. I have a story here for you. It actually happened last week, but we're still going to talk about it. And then,
Tell me a story.
yeah, and then we're going to dig deep after that. We're going
Ooh.
to get. We're going to really get there.
Looking for that introspection.
Yes, we're going to dig our own hole
Just real
here.
thinkers here.
Yes, we are.
Man. It's exhausting.
Right. So, just to kind of prime the pump here, I'm going to ask you guys a question. It's an old saying, prime the pump.
Okay. It's like how boner used to mean like prank or joke.
We're going to lube the hole. We're going to.
That's not.
That's not an old saying.
That's a new saying.
You're making that up.
You don't know who I hang out with. We say it all the time.
Hang out with us. What the hell are you talking
We're
about?
both right here.
No, we want to get you thinking. We want to get those neurons firing. And,
Like Yosemite Sam.
yeah, exactly. With the tight pants.
Oh, well, yeah.
Wow.
So would you rather, in your closet, would you rather have a ghost or a monster?
Can I see ghosts?
Yes.
I hate this
A
question.
monster could attack you. A monster could attack you directly. A ghost couldn't. But a ghost
I
would be
don't-
more.
What about
One
like a-
ghost?
yeah,
He
like
can
a
make you make
poltergeist.
pottery
Right? Yeah.
That's true. And fall in love.
and feel me up. Wait, no, I changed my answer. Ghost. That sounds fantastic.
That's what I mean. A monster's a physical thing, so it's like way worse.
Is the monster a different? Is it like a person that's a monster? Like he's just a terrible person, or is it like I don't know?
I think monster. Yes, in what you're about to say, a
beastly.
Yeah, a non-human entity.
There we are.
Can we like pick? Like, is it like a chupacabra and then like Casper, or like what's the pairing?
Yeah, that's good.
No, I think we have to go.
Casper.
It's gotta be two legit ones. Is it
I
like,
think we have to go equally scary.
Is it ghost? Well, you said ghost, not poltergeist. I know that a poltergeist is a ghost, but that's
It is.
different.
It's a type of ghost.
Okay.
But it's different.
The Baconator says
Come out, ghost! I've got delicious meaty layers.
that
I'm
poltergeists
beefing.
are ghosts.
It's your boy.
But well, that's different. Is it a poltergeist?
I said they're equally scary, so this is relative. It doesn't even matter.
Okay.
Because if you
So it
say
could be a tarot.
if you say it's a poltergeist, well, then the monster is whatever is equivalent to a poltergeist in your universe.
Well, the poltergeist can control, a lot of the electricity and TV and all that stuff that's going on in your house. So let's think of a monster that can do that. No, okay. Question:
okay,
yes.
if I kill the monster, does it come back as a ghost?
Oh, monster ghost.
Because
That's
that
a good
sounds
movie.
like twice. Because now he's mad because I killed him
Right.
and can walk through walls. Like that's not great.
No.
We should make that. We should just pitch that monster ghost. Ghost monster.
Ghost monster is a little close to Ghost Hunter, and we'll probably get sued.
Also,
How about
ghost.
Gonster?
We got an affirmative from the cat.
They love it.
Gonster. Yeah. It's kind of, I don't know. Yeah, it's like Gonzo
Yeah.
because he's a weirdo.
This is so random, but I never realized that Gonzo, they made him a reporter because of Gonzo reporting.
I don't know what Gonzo reporting is.
Oh, really? Okay, you guys didn't listen in a social studies class. Hold on.
No. We didn't study.
Gonzo
I rolled
is
up the pages. And
Social
of
media
or
came out after
associated
I
with
was in school.
journalistic writing or an exaggerated, subjective, and fictionalized style.
oh my.
Okay.
So he's literally Gonzo reporter.
Gotcha.
There
Okay.
you go.
Huh. I wonder if that's how he started out.
Well, I think that must be why they named him that, which I didn't even realize.
No.
All right, well, let's tie up this question. I'm
Yep.
going to say ghost. It might be more annoying, but it's not. It can't really actively touch you.
Well, monster. 100%. I'm gonna murder the monster or die trying, which is fine. No, I'm a ghost and I get to
Interesting.
torture the monster.
I can hang
Everyone
out with
wins.
a ghost.
Everyone
That's
wins.
all right. I can hang out with a ghost.
I'm gonna go with Ghost.
You're gonna bro down with the ghost.
I'm gonna the brost.
See, I automatically take it
broast.
from an adversarial.
Hey, dude.
The broast.
What's up? I'm gonna haunt you right now.
Scared yet? Hey, Dave's not here.
Want to get some brewskis? Ghosts can't drink. Oh, what
Just
if
a
you just
mess
broke a
all
bottle
over
of
the
beer in the
floor.
ground and then just turned into the ghost of the beer bottle? He's like, thanks, dude.
All right.
Wow, you're really nice, man. You eat a slice of pizza and crap it out, and then he gets the sliced pizza's ghost.
That's
He's like,
great.
Oh, thanks,
Oh yeah,
man.
that'd be nice, right?
That's
Yeah.
awesome, dude. You're really nice.
Sharing really is caring.
The ghost of pizza.
Pass.
Ghost of pizza is past.
Oh, just a piece of bread with random sauce that got dropped onto it. Sauce fell into this slice of pizza. This is where you started. Oh. Ghost of Pizza Future. Beep, boop, beep. This shit it just shows Pizza Hut, and they're like, don't kill yourself now. They put hot dogs on us. They put 5 different types of cheeses. They put 5,000 pieces of pepperoni. Kill yourself now. I'm fucking scared. Oh, that's
Okay.
funny.
2 ghosts, 1 monster, please.
Oh.
Yep. I want to see what I'm up against here.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. I think though the flaw is that you would kill the monster and then you'd have a ghost.
Well, then we'd all be in the same boat, and that's
Right.
fine.
I guess. You'd have the joy of killing
that's-
something. You'd kill a monster.
And also coin
I
toss.
just thought that's great, but I just thought of a really good idea. Go ahead for a second.
Oh no. What is go?
Well, because you were like, oh, haha, in a house. And I was like, here's my ADD line of thought. And I went, oh, haha, what if we all lived in the same house and had all a ghost? But then I went, reality show Big Brother style. You're in a haunted house and it's a bunch of ghost hunters and they have to navigate each other, their relationships with one another, but also hunt ghosts. Yeah. And what do we call it? We call it
it's Big Broast.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's awesome. That's
a
so
couple
great.
titles come to mind, but none of them. That's the one.
I would totally watch
The broast with the most.
Oh, that's what the dude says. He comes out, I'm the broast with the most.
Yup, that's the winner right
Chad
there.
Balsington. Guys, you're going to be in here for 6
He's my
weeks.
favorite. He's
Probably
my
more like
favorite.
16. You're being here for 16 weeks together. You're going to have to learn some stuff about each other. Oh, and then they play like little mini games like you won the EVP whatever controller. So they'd be like, we can finally talk to the ghost. Oh, that's what they do. They have to play mini games as teams to get ghost hunting equipment.
I want to do this now.
So that they can be the first ones in the house to get hard evidence of the ghost, and
What
that's
do
how they win the
start with a dowsing rod.
That's how they start with nothing. No, they just have to walk around and look, and that's the thing too. Is think about it. If there's a team where they don't have any tools, but they're pretty sure they saw a ghost.
Oh, they're all tools.
They could start alliance with a group that's one more. They have more tools. Be like, hey,
So it's like
let's work
Naked and
together.
Afraid in a way.
Yeah, or Survivor.
This is great.
Wow, should we actually pitch this?
Well,
Yes.
I'm gonna say though, I want to be on the show,
Okay.
and my nickname is I'm gonna be the Broltergeist.
Cool.
What's up, everybody?
Awesome.
I'm the Broltergeist. I
just
throw
smash shit.
things at you.
Smash it, bro. I don't fucking
beards.
care, dude.
Full beers. Just chuck them.
Look out!
Coming at you. Coming at you.
Broltergeist is rolling out. Watch out. He's got alcohol in his breath.
Oh my god.
Wow. That's a great pitch, guys.
The Broldozer.
Ooh, that's fun. Zach Braggins, because he's bragging all the time.
Oh, jeez. I'm the best one here. Like,
Yeah, you guys are stupid. Well,
I don't even
talk that. Guys, I'm the best guy here. You're all stupid. I'm jacked.
Now I want to see Christopher Walken as Zach Bagans.
Oh, that's fun.
That
Guys,
would be great.
That's Dreamcasting.
I'm
Ghost,
the biggest one here.
Ghost Adventures.
Jacked.
You want me? You got me.
I'm the new warden.
You're talking my boy all wrong. It's wrong tone.
Can we do that? That's so stupid. Can we do that real quick? I want Dreamcasting of Ghost Adventures. I want Christopher Walken as Zach. Who's the bald guy? Is that Aaron?
Well, Aaron's the other one that's been there with him. Yeah, the
Yep.
tall, dark haired guy.
No, not him. Who's the bald guy?
There's Billy.
Maybe,
And then there's your
guy I'm talking about.
Your thing, Danger.
Danny DeVito.
No, the one that your
Yep.
family knows.
Yep.
well, Danny DeVito should play him.
What's
though.
his name again?
Danny DeVito,
I
Christopher
can't remember
Walken.
his name. That's awful.
Danny DeVito, Christopher Walken.
Danny DeVito. He
Daniel
plays
Day,
Aaron.
Daniel Day-Lewis.
Because that's like instead of a tall.
Day-Lewis.
Yeah,
Daniel
right.
Day-Lewis. And Janine Garofalo.
Pitch. Listen to that.
That's Ghost Adventures.
There's no women in Ghost Adventures.
I know,
Fucking
but
should
that's why we're
be,
hyping it up. No,
It
she
should
plays
be,
it
bud.
Tilda Swinton style. She plays a man.
Perfect. It's perfect.
Wow.
Except she'll be Tilda Swinton, like Tilde,
She'll be Tilda.
Did Janine
instead of
She only has one leg.
Tilda.
Janine Garofalo, did she play Pat? Because that would be really funny too. Did you?
Pat.
Yeah, like
What's
it's
that?
Pat.
No, I don't know. No,
It
I
wasn't?
think that was a different. Yeah, I think that was a different actor.
woman in
I'm
comedy.
getting them smudged.
Yeah,
I do that.
Anyways.
that's all right. It's all
But
good.
I digress.
Yeah. So thanks for joining our session there.
Yeah.
We just kind of created a whole thing.
It's
yeah,
gonna
this
be
is
great.
what it's like to be in the pitch room with
This
us.
summer.
I'd say we probably will make this happen. We can video this out.
I super hope so.
We can do that.
We'll just make a series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How hard can it be?
Well, famous last words. But
Right. All right. Let's get to our story.
Cool.
Our first story this week. This is one that happened. Like I said, it did happen last week. So we're a little off, but that's okay. Maybe you're not listening to it right now, anyways. Maybe
you're listening to it from the past.
a year in the future, a year in the past. You are the ghost of Pizza Past.
Marty. Oh.
Gotta go back. I'm Team Wolverine.
Whatever it takes. But anyways,
Understood that
this is from last week, so at least for us. But it involves so this is in Utah. We're going to Utah.
Oh.
And last week in Utah, you guys probably my fellow co-hosts may remember, we had some rather crazy weather going on around the country. And in particular, like out west, like I know like in California, they had these, it was like 10 or 12 feet of snow falling in the mountains like in a day.
Yeah.
Like, ridiculous stuff.
CEOs broke the world. That's what happens.
Yeah. So Utah, not wanting to be left out, right?
Nice.
So what happened in Utah? They gave it a name because, of course, we give every weather event a name nowadays, no matter how.
You gotta have an enemy.
Right. Yes, you got to personify it, right? So Utah went through what they called Tumblegeddon.
Is that when Tumblr stopped doing porn?
Hey, Tumblemageddon, actually. Let me say that. Tumblemageddon.
There's an M in there.
Yeah, and an A. Tumblemageddon. Okay. So what had happened, though...
An old curmudgeon. Tumblemageddon.
But so what happened, this... most specifically, there's a town in Utah called South Jordan. And what happened there is, obviously, they caught some of that wind from the storms. And basically, a lot of tumbleweeds came into town.
Which
rolled into town.
Really?
Like,
yes.
You laugh about tumbleweed, but like if you look them up, you're like, they're surprisingly heavy.
Yes.
Yeah, because isn't it just like a dead barrel cactus?
Something like that, right?
That's what I assumed.
Something like that, yeah.
A barrel cactus, they can get big.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
it's just in general a plant that breaks away from its roots in autumn and is blown about by the wind.
Right.
About
blown about.
Well, I mean that is from Merriam-Webster, so
I mean they know.
So obviously they got a very unusual amount of them, and that's why this was called Tumblemageddon.
Not a clever name.
No, but what they had happening here is that in some places these piled up as high as 10 feet.
Whoa.
Yeah. So
Holy
basically,
crap.
like to the roof of like ranch style houses, they had tumbleweeds like piled and piled and piled.
Like not just in like one spot, like across the.
Yeah, like a snowstorm.
Yeah,
like 10 feet tall, but like the whole yard is covered.
Dude, that's so funny because when you picture the west scene is just the one that goes by.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
there'd be
they're
40
saying that's
million.
how sparse it is. That like there's only
That's
one.
crazy.
Right.
This is not a ghost town. This is a full town full of tumbleweed.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So like, here we go.
Chock full.
So see, like,
Oh.
you see the picture there?
There it is.
God.
Good lord.
Like all just like mashed
Just
right up against
piled
their
up.
against their house there.
It's like a barricade.
To be fair, that out there, like the trees, like don't
seem
have
like
like leafy boys, so it's like
Nothing to catch.
the wind just pushes.
There we go.
Wow. Yeah, the whole
Their
house
work
is
van.
blocked in.
Yeah, like their work
shit.
van is
It's
buried.
taller than the van. It's like
Yeah.
a Ford Econoline or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's the thing. So, like, I mean, they got hit obviously rather hard with this, where they were just coming through and just like, getting mashed up against houses, and they kind of got buried in tumbleweeds.
That's crazy.
And of course, they talked about that. I mean, there was some high winds, so there was like 65 mile an hour
Oh, so they're whipping
winds.
too. They're coming.
Yeah, they are.
I
So
looked
like,
them up. They said they can grow up to like 6 feet tall,
Yep.
like per tumbleweed, and they can be up to like 13 or like 15 pounds.
That traveling at like 60 mph.
yeah,
That's like a scooter.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's funny. I watched a video. There was like these kids, like 13, 14-year-old kids, riding their bikes down the road during it.
Yeah.
And the
Oh my
one kid
God.
got hit by one, and he's just like, oh, and like he gets off his bike, and he's just like, oh, like you could tell he was just like, wow.
Oh no.
I mean, he had on, a helmet and everything, but yeah, he just got blasted by one of them, and he's just like, whoa.
That is rough.
Yeah. So, so yeah, that's basically what happened. I mean, they were using like snow plows even like to
Just move
plow
around,
through 'em.
yeah.
Yeah, because there was just like literally roads were blocked from these. Like it was, like how we would have a snowstorm.
Well, plus think about it too. They're way heavier. I didn't even think about that. Of like we said,
Yeah.
they can get
Yeah.
up to like 13 pounds. So
Right.
we'll assume an average
Like
of
a
like
bowling ball,
8 to
like this?
10 pounds.
Right.
8 to 10 pounds per, and you saw how many there were there. So it's
like a couple hundred of them.
that's what I mean. It could
madness.
be like 500 pounds of tumbleweed instead of like, because snow's heavy, but it's not like that.
It's not 10 pounds a pop.
No.
You
No.
could fit probably two or so tumbleweeds on a normal snow shovel for your driveway or whatever. Like,
Right.
there's no way that snow's 20 pounds on that. There's no way.
No.
So apparently, too, South Jordan, where this mainly happened, they also got a couple hours after this, the snow came through right after the tumbleweeds, so they kind of got hit again with some more stuff.
They're like, wow,
yeah,
finally cleaned up. Oh,
Son of a bitch.
yeah, right. And then it's kind of interesting because they talk about like this has happened in some other places, like in we had in Washington State apparently in 2020. They had 15 feet worth of tumbleweeds come in.
Good Lord.
I don't know.
and
Washington State could get tumbleweeds.
Yeah,
Right.
that's like in the middle-ish, you know? Like, I expected it more to be out west.
Yeah. Well,
What?
Washington.
Washington
is
State
very
is
west.
on the western border.
Western.
Oh, yeah, I know,
West
but it's
Coast.
not like... Yeah, but I'm picturing
But it's
the
very
desert.
north. Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
saying like
That's fair.
southwest.
Yeah, those things.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is very
I know
northwest.
directions.
West.
West, Patrick.
The Gregst. It's about. I mean.
But yeah, that in that one in 2020, I mean, they had to close the highway because of it, the
Wow.
tumbleweeds. And then in California, apparently 2018, they had a situation where tumbleweeds shut down a whole town.
Oh my God, a whole town.
Yeah.
Just off.
Can you imagine old ladies going for their morning walks, get blasted? That'd be a
this
good
was,
alternate movie, like Twister.
Oh, yeah.
Tumble.
You see, they're making a new Twister, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Twisters. It's literally called Twisters. I'm like,
Yup.
okay, like.
And I think the assumption. Sean and I watched a trailer. Shout out Sean. Podbags alumni, and I don't know.
Is
And
what's her face and the guy in it too? Or are they like?
no,
No.
Bill Paxton's dead.
Hopefully he's not in it. That would be
that
weird.
would be
Because that'd be weird. I don't
Well,
know.
they put-
Tornadoes can get to whipping. They can
Also-
pick them up.
Also, they put Harold Ramis. They CGI'd Harold Ramis into the new Ghostbuster movie, so it doesn't matter. Even if you're dead, you get CGI'd in.
I'm saying.
From Sean and I watched a trailer, and from what I gathered, it looks like they're gonna be like, oh well. The main dudes would be like, my parents were they chased Twisters too, and they're like, what? And they show them a picture, and it's just gonna be them from like the set, and you're like, oh yeah, okay,
Right. I saw
Good
the
enough.
trailer because I went to see the second Dune film,
nice.
and that's when we saw the trailer. So.
The second what film?
Dune.
Dune.
Oh yeah.
I heard it was
Dune.
great.
It was really good. It was
Dunes.
very enjoyable. Yeah, Dunes. I went to see Dunes.
My dad was a Dune. I mean, spoilers, but that is kind of funny enough. That's slightly
On
how
topic,
Dune plays
right?
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad was a worm. What?
Kind of.
good.
He's part worm.
Yeah, exactly. And he like puts his brain in the worm or whatever. Tissue and testicles.
that's
When I see
that
that-
was our Patreon though. That
That was
on
the.
this
Oh, that
They
was on
don't
this
know.
episode.
one. They don't know him. They don't know.
You got to check that out. That was a funny one. It was funny.
We gotta finish this too. So apparently, also in 2016 in Australia, they got hit by a tumbleweed. They have a specific name. Care to guess at all? This is Australia. I'm sure you won't
Cunt
get
gruffa.
it. What?
They love it. They love the word. They love the word.
All right, I had a little bit of lag there, so I didn't hear that.
Oh,
completely.
you actually didn't?
I actually didn't.
Cunt gruffer.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, or
Yeah,
maybe,
it literally cut out. I heard the first part, but I didn't hear the whole thing.
maybe muff spinner. Because it's kind of looks
Well-
like pubic hair.
Yeah, so that's
Oh,
the
I
thing.
got it.
You're really not that far off.
Oh yes, we love. Look, like I talked about Australia last episode too. I love Australia.
It's
Yeah,
great.
exactly.
It sounds like
Other
a great
than Canada, Canada's awesome too.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, hey to our Canada listeners.
What's up?
Big
60% of our listeners, so we gotta
Shout out, fan.
Right. Nope. They have a type of tumbleweed known as hairy panic,
Nice.
and I mean HAIRY. Hairy panic.
It's not.
Yeah, not like a guy's name.
My name's Zary.
Adam,
Yeah,
I'm married.
Not like a drag
Panic.
king, but that would be a great name for a drag
Harry
king.
Panic.
Hairy panic. I mean, that is
Nice.
pretty cool. So I mean,
There's one I heard
But
from
anyway.
this comedy
Note
group
to
I like on
self.
YouTube. Just quick, different drag name, and it was Valura in Iraq.
nice.
And I was like, wow. But
Yeah.
It's got depth.
So yeah. So anyways,
Valura.
they had in 2016 they had a hairy panic happen in
Oh,
Australia.
I remember my Harry Panic.
Yeah.
it was middle school.
you can't even grow a beard.
Nope. No, I cannot.
No panic there.
He can. It's just very small.
It's not the size.
Quality over quantity.
That's
Yeah.
right. It's strong hair. What? What could possibly be better about?
Oh man.
Harry Panic.
Yep. Harry Panic.
It's an actor.
I was writing that down for later usage for nothing that has to pertain to any of this. It's all right.
Just for fun,
I'm gonna circle that.
Comedy
actually.
Journal.
That's right.
My comedy journal.
We gotta keep track.
It's empty.
You called me out.
Just
Right.
open it up and there's a mirror and you go, that's right.
Yeah, that
Comedy.
makes sense.
That's right. Yeah. Oh, you're thinking about it in like a self-loathing way. I thought about it in the reverse way of like that's what comedy is right there looking at me. It's me. I'm comedy.
No.
That's fun. Could go
Yeah.
either way.
But
But doctor, I'm comedy.
If you're here. Who's fly? Okay. So they had a Harry Panic.
Yep. That's pretty much it. That was
does it say what it's
extent.
what it's a ball of? Is it a ball of something that's like dangerous? Because I know that everything in
there's
Australia
it
wants
was
to
a
murder
tumbleweed
you.
as well.
just
It was just their
giant
type
spiders.
of tumbleweed.
See, I wasn't sure if it was the
Bunch of what is the huntsman?
horrible.
that's
Like
Yeah.
a dozen huntsman spiders on a ball.
flying at you. Oh, it's like the
they've
critter ball.
learned to get together and then they burst when they get close.
It's like Critters. You remember that movie Critters?
Yes.
And then Critter
Yes.
Ball at the end. They all assembled
Yup.
into. That's what happens. All the huntsman spiders climb into a
Spider
ball.
ball.
That's horrifying. Is what that is. I was
That's
thinking
what
more
the-
like it was a really horrible cactus kind of plant. Like if you get hit by like it stings super bad, like a cholla. You ever been hit by that cholla?
No, fortunately.
They are not great.
Okay, good.
So
Well, I didn't know.
Don't do that.
Don't they make teriyaki?
Cholla?
Yeah.
No, that's funny.
No, that's le choy.
That's lechoy. If you grab a cholla cactus and put it in the microwave, you'll still be in pain.
All right.
Yeah, it splinters off. It's horrifying. It's
Yeah.
absolutely terrifying.
And then it
We
breaks open. The spiders crawl out.
It does.
Yep.
And then Huntsman's is
But an
like,
actual
that's wave
huntsman.
2. It's like a tower defense game.
Wave 2.
Ooh. But it's a huntsman.
Damn
like
it! I
a
gotta watch the
guy.
cutscene again. I gotta watch the cutscene all over.
Oh man.
Gosh.
Wow. So big ass tumbleweeds.
Yeah,
And a bunch
so-
of them flying around.
I don't want to do that.
So, I mean, obviously, what I had to do too then is what we want to look at now too is I was looking for some weird weather events because obviously that was one.
And we've talked about weird weather before,
Tumblemageddon.
and it's fun every time.
It's
Legitimately.
interesting. So I have a mixture here. I'm going to try to avoid the ones that aren't quite as fun. Obviously, the ones that are
Just
maybe
sad.
a little more.
Maybe a little
Yeah, we
sad.
don't. Yeah, we don't want to go with those. So I mean, that took a little bit, but I kind of knew what I was looking for. So like this one, I figured this one's kind of fun though. So we get this. So we get this this story here. Let's start here. We're looking back into the 1950s here.
Whoa. Taking it back.
Yeah, we're back, and we're in England, Somerset, England.
Back in time.
We have this woman who's walking down the road, and she's like, "Oh, it feels like it's starting to rain. This is kind of interesting." But she's like, something's not right. She's like, it wasn't rain, it wasn't hail, and it was kind
urine.
of soft. And then she's like, yeah. So she's like, I started shaking my hair because I was like, this is odd, and things started falling to the ground. And she's like, okay, this isn't good. She looks down, and there's frogs.
Oh.
It was
That's
raining.
biblical.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
raining frogs.
Oh, wait, I know about this.
There's actually a couple different stories about it. So I mean, this is just a quick blurb on that one, which of course we can dig deep if we want a little bit more.
Okay.
But so this was in the 50s. We do have also though in 1939 there was people that were at an open air swimming pool. When again, basically the same thing. They were in this open air swimming pool, and it started raining frogs on them.
That's just a thing that happens, I guess.
Yes. We've got in 1954 this other person, Sutton Coldfield. That is a very 50s
All right.
name.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a he or she, I guess.
That's fair.
They saw a shower of frogs that scared the daylights out of tourists visiting a naval exhibition. And I mean naval as in like Navy, not
Nice
belly
belly
buttons.
button. Wow.
Yeah. That's a
Pretty good.
whole,
It's a
yeah,
50s thing. Incredible.
that's a different
Look at these belly
thing,
buttons. That was 1920s.
Look at these. We got innies, we've got outies.
Transatlantic accents of the 50s.
Still good.
Honey, look at this.
We've got innies, we've got outies, we've got everything in between.
Sideys, and we got I don't know.
Bites.
Oh, that's pretty good. Open the Comedy Journal again.
Oh,
Damn it.
naval exhibition! Exclamation point! Exclamation point!
Underline.
Exclamation point! Underline. So then also, we have 1892. Germany had freshwater mussels raining down.
Okay. That's the
That
name
feels
of my
froggish.
that's the name of my Chippendale show.
That's right.
Freshwater mussels.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then we have in 1933, Worcester, Massachusetts. Apparently, they had a rain shower of ducks,
Oh.
and some of them were encased in ice.
Some of the ducks.
Yes.
That is even with no the people.
the people.
Oh my god, it's raining. They look over. Why? He's in ice? What? That's even weirder.
This is so
Massachusetts is hell.
We also had 1979, some residents in Southampton. A resident says their house was doused with mustard seeds, cress, and haricot beans.
Oh, they were being flavored.
Yeah,
It's a giant.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Nice. He's doing a barbecue rub.
Delicious.
in that case, though, what's cool, apparently, it says they later did sprout and bloom into plants. So it's like, well, cool. Like,
there
that's
you go.
Fun.
and then apparently in 95, we have, what do we have? A bunch of unopened soda cans.
Ouch.
Yeah, a tornado came through and obviously lifted these soda cans, and then they dropped them like 100 miles away.
I like the term lifted. Sounds like stole it. Like, they lifted the
Tornado walks by quietly.
Son of a bitch. It's him. Get him.
Is that Shasta? Can I?
The tornado's going to leave the store. It's like all like metallic sound. Sir. Beep, 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 beep. That's not me.
I had these when I came in.
Well, I'm trying to get Foley here.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, yes.
That's not me.
Sir, would you empty your pockets?
What? I don't know what you mean. This is racism.
Oh man. We'll go destroy a town. I forgot it was a tornado for a second.
Yeah, all right.
That's just sad.
So anyways, I mean, there's a couple, and we're going to talk about a couple other stories too. But just a quick, couple interesting things there. We also have this. I find this kind of cool because I don't know, this is interesting. So they're also talking about like interesting like lightning stuff. There's bead lightning. There's these ribbon lightning. There's ball lightning. There's St. Elmo's fire. There's some fireballs, these sprites and jets. I don't know if you guys have ever seen any pictures of them. They're cool. Like the sprites are the lightning that actually goes up into the atmosphere instead of down. Yeah. So they're really cool because you can see. Yeah, they
look
kind of
crazy.
shoot up. Yeah, they're really, really cool. And of course, ball lightning is really interesting. I don't think, as far as I know, I haven't checked in the last little bit, but at one point, ball lightning has been basically theoretical. Like, I don't think there is any photographic or even video proof of it.
It's kind of like your weird classic phenomena. Yeah, where like people are
just I think it's one of those things that we actually don't know. Like I said, there's nothing, like people have seen it, but there's no proof.
That is like, yeah.
Which is interesting. You know what I mean? But they talk about it a little bit here. We like ball lightning coming, like into houses. Like I've definitely heard stories of that. They'll literally come into your house to like go into your outlets and shit. You know what I mean?
Holy shit.
But they don't necessarily like hurt everything around it. It's like really, really interesting. Yeah, it just kind of.
It sounds like a poltergeist. Is this a poltergeist?
No, it's a ball of lightning.
Okay. You're at the store. This sounds like a poltergeist. Is this a poltergeist? Is it? No? Okay.
No, it's not. But yeah, so obviously though that's been an ongoing thing. I guess we have. This is kind of cool. A university professor of engineering says that that he witnessed a ball of lightning aboard a Pan Am flight.
Oh, where's it going?
Washington to New York. So somewhere.
Connected with Georgia. Yeah.
Right. And then another physicist.
Imagine you getting seated next to him. Door's about to close. You're like, oh, I get the seat empty.
Yes. Wait, 1 second.
Last boarding right now. Walks up. Hey, man. you not?
Why?
Sorry, dude. Just gotta put my stuff up here.
I hope you didn't want to watch the in-flight movie.
Oh, what are you watching? Fries his laptop. Dude, what the the hell's wrong with you, bro?
He's just going to use a lot of bad puns, is what he'd be. Bet you were shocked to see me.
Please leave.
I didn't mean to short you out. What?
Yeah, didn't mean to be short with you. Yeah.
So, like, how do we spark a conversation?
Okay.
Sorry. But then we also have a renowned physicist who said he saw some ball lightning in Budapest in 1954. And then another one in 1970, this other physicist said he saw some come out of his own fireplace.
Whoa.
Crap.
Yeah, so
No,
it's crazy.
lightning.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
my mistake.
Yeah, ball crap is
Saw a
different.
dookie ball.
It came out and got on a plane.
Door's about to close again.
Now boarding last flight.
Thank goodness.
He also
I'm
speaks
coming
in puns.
At least it's not
Yeah.
the lightning this time. Oh,
He just
my
talked shit the
Son
whole
of a
time.
bitch.
Excuse me. Talk to flight attendant. He smells like shit. Like, I can't do. My hands are tied.
Nothing. Sorry.
Can I squeeze past you? Oh, man, I like these pants too, you prick. You're a piece of shit, you know that?
He's like, I'm fucking aware, man.
I
Yeah.
know.
You think I want to be like this? You think I want to be a big piece of shit?
I didn't ask for this.
Wow, right there in the Comedy Journal, too.
For a minute there, it sounded like the piece of shit was Don Knotts. Oh, he didn't write for this.
sorry.
I never asked for this.
Dookie. I'm sorry. Excuse me, sir. He goes to the toilet and accidentally flushes himself out of the plane. Did the passenger next to you come back? No.
Thankfully, no.
Yeah, DB Cooper. He's gonna put his glasses on. Got 30,000 in clean marked bills. Flies out.
I was wondering if that's how the ducks got frozen. He hit them, froze in midair.
Cool.
That's how it happens. Imagine being a duck and then you're just like you're flying along and then just frozen, falling towards the ground. That's not a great way.
Or maybe they froze the duck. Because I imagine with the frogs and with the ducks that it was like, oh, they were like in a plane or some shit.
Like the plane,
They were like transporting ducks or something.
frozen duck.
Have you seen that with fish? Those they'll have to repopulate certain ponds, so they'll just like have a plane fly by low, just drop like 1,000 fish out.
Real?
Hold on, let me find it. I was looking at ball lightning, but let's see.
This is great.
Right?
Edutainment. Are you not edutained?
So, how do you sign up to be the pilot that just drops shit places? Because this sounds great.
I think it's your movie moment where they're just like, we need you to do this one last job. You know, I stopped
Nicolas
dropping
Cage?
fish I stopped dropping fish years ago. Nick, we need you. I can do one more job for my daughter.
Just one more.
She needs that teddy bear. She needs a teddy bear from the hit film Con Air. But it's too expensive. It's at Planet Hollywood. I can't afford it. All right, I'm gonna share this real quick. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just on YouTube, just Google plane that drops fish.
Wow, they don't look happy.
But they're about to be.
It's terrifying.
Are they though?
Yeah, they're about to be like, oh, we're in water. Look at this.
We're in water.
Yeah, they're just filling it up. Look at that. Wow. Yeah.
Like 30 seconds of terror, and then
Look how fast he's flying.
okay, that's actually not that bad.
Did me and your dad ever tell you the story of how we met?
Don't say it again, dear.
No. So there you go. Listeners, just go to YouTube and put in plane that drops fish. You'll find it's the first video.
The one
that drops fish.
right there.
There it is.
Can't
Academy Award winning.
Oh yeah.
Denzel Washington. He comes
And Nicolas Cage.
back. I was drunk when I flew that plane. Yes. No. That is a movie reference to I don't remember what that movie's called.
I don't remember.
That was the
We'll
name of
just
it.
keep moving on.
It was a very simple name, though. I do remember that.
Guys, the Comedy Journal's too full right now. We
It's
have
full already.
too much
Full up.
comedy.
Sorry, full up. You'll have to go to the next one.
Oh.
Shitter's fault.
So obviously, I mean, I am kind of trying to pick and choose here. You know, some weather events are a little more dangerous than others, so I'm trying to stick with the ones that aren't so bad. I mean, frogs falling on you, not too bad.
That's reasonable.
Iced ducks, it's
It's
not
a little
great.
questionable.
A little dangerous, but I don't think anybody got severely injured.
It's not a
and
good
that's the
time.
important thing.
Yeah.
So this one, I mean, kind of on the fence, but
you're
not bad.
hungry.
Because
Well, that one kid got smacked by the tumbleweed, and that wasn't good.
right. Yeah,
But you
but
said
he
it didn't even knock
survived.
him off his bike, though.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah, see,
no, he
yeah.
survived.
That's pretty
He
good.
just-
So you good?
So this one, this was in 2012. We had a freak March heat wave in the Midwest, and actually, it's very, very timing. This says on March 14th, which is literally the day we're recording
Whoa. Yeah.
this. So this would be
Does it
the
say
12.
the time?
Yeah, the 12-year anniversary. Right now.
What? Oh, my
It
God.
says right now.
But I don't know. I mean, we kind of had some goofiness. We're in the Midwest. It was like 70 the other day. It's like 40 today. So we kind of had this. And that's
yeah,
what's
it's like
funny.
a monsoon. It was raining hard today.
So that's what they're talking about, though. We had let's see, March 14th continued across Great Lakes region, northeastern U.S. and southeastern Canada. Shout out to our Canada listeners. Until March 22nd. Canada. What is that? Canada.
Oh, we lost.
It doesn't work the same way.
We lost them all.
Canadas. Canadas.
I'm wearing a Billy Talent hoodie. And I like Protest the Hero. They're coming back.
There you go.
They're coming back. They're coming
I
back.
like Cryptopsy. And,
There you go.
They're Canadian. And Cataclysm and Rush.
I like Ryan Gosling and Mike Myers.
There you go. See.
All right.
There you go.
Ryan Gosling's Canadian, I think.
I see.
Yep, Canadian.
Bingo.
Bam. There you go.
Just edit that part out where you had to Goog it to be sure.
Nah, we're
Fucking
fine.
nailed
We're
it.
good. We're fine. We know it was fine. So anyways, we had we had this full week here, and like I said, we're getting into this week. It says never before has such an extended period of temperatures so far above normal had been recorded.
Sound like a WWF announcer. Never before. Oh yeah.
So in some instances, we had average daily temperatures that were 40 degrees above normal.
It is a lot.
And then they said even there was occasions where the daily low was higher than the record daily high. If that makes sense.
Yes.
Not great.
Yeah, the low temperature
the
was
lowest one is still
higher than the
higher.
highest. Yeah,
Yeah.
so we beat it just with the low temperature, and then we
Yeah.
continued to get warmer.
It was a weird year overall. Those Mayans were a little bit right.
So they said
You should just stopped.
they set monthly record high temperatures. I'll just read these cities real quick. We had Bismarck, International Falls, Milwaukee, Detroit, Cleveland, Bangor, Maine, Ottawa, Canada, Montreal, Quebec. It reached 90 degrees in Lapeer, Michigan. Like it just got crazy hot.
I'm trying to think about if I remembered this or not.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. I don't know that I remembered either. I mean, I'm sure
it's
we
a
were happy
decade.
about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's funny. I guess though. I will say I am a gigging musician, but I was gigging that year, and I think I do remember that because we played on St. Patrick's Day, which obviously
so
would
it's probably
fall right
hot
in
as
that.
hell.
It was. We played actually just nearby where you are, Brom, at that
Gotcha.
place there.
Yeah.
And I do remember it being warm because my fellow bandmate rode his motorcycle that day. He was super happy to do that.
I bet he was.
Where he's like, I can ride my bike today. So I think that was that year that would line up, with that. So it was very unusually warm. So, that's not bad, right? We can deal with that. I mean,
90?
Yeah,
I'd
90
like to
is a
not
little
to.
extraordinary.
That's
Hopefully,
crazy.
I don't think we're supposed to hit that this year, but we have hits. Like I said, we were like 70
getting
the other
kinda
day.
warm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it
So
was.
like,
It was not great.
I think we have more rubber banding, which is scaring me a little bit more. Like we've had where it's like 30 and then it's like 70 and then like 2 days later, it's like
26.
it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're kind of all over the place. Yeah. So
Broken.
So another related one, I like these, though. These are always interesting. This was in 1972. We're going to Montana. Loma,
shout out to
Montana.
our To Go Bags episode.
Yeah, Loma,
That's
Montana. Loma is the name of this place.
Cool.
Loma,
Loma
Montana. Yep, they measured.
Comedy Journal.
Damn it, I got to erase something.
Oh man.
they experienced a 103-degree temperature rise in 24 hours in Loma, Montana.
Rise? So from what to what?
Yeah,
Negative
so
something to...
this is the greatest temperature change in a 24-hour period ever measured in the U.S. and
Holy
perhaps
crap.
the world. This was January 14th to January 15th in 1972. There was NWS, National Weather Service. It says COOP. I don't know. That might be an initialism or an acronym. I don't know what COOP observer would be, but I'm sure it means something. Anyways, Jim Wood, he measured a temperature of 54 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit.
Whoa.
He was at his Stevenson shelter at 9 a.m. And then by that evening, a powerful Chinook wind came in with 30 to 40 mile an hour winds, and the same guy, he woke up at midnight, so obviously several hours later, but he woke up and he's like, what's going on? He's like checking his temperature. It read 34 below 0, and then that southwest wind came in. By 6 a.m., the temperature was in the mid-40s. And then by 8 a.m., it reached up to 49 degrees.
Wow.
No.
So that's our 103 right there.
No.
So it went from 54 below up to 49 degrees, which still isn't that warm. But
Think of how fast you have to shed clothes.
Oh
Go
my
from
God.
like
Oh my
6 layers to being like, oh, I need to be like butt naked right now.
Right. Oh, absolutely.
yeah. So that's crazy.
That's like turn the oven on. That's like
Yeah.
oh, from cold to like now we're heated.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
We have, let's see. So NOAA, they verified that observation. And then they're talking about an event in January. It looks like January of 2012. They did have an 88-degree temperature rise in 15 hours.
2012 again.
Yeah. In
Just
the world.
saying.
That happened between 9 a.m. and midnight. So that's crazy. I don't know. It's just insane to think, like I said, to have that much of a change.
Even like 30 degrees is like, you're like, whoa, okay.
Right. And so then they talk about, places near Loma, like there was a place called Great Falls nearby. They changed 62 degrees. They went from 29 below to 33. And then Haver, if you haver.
And if you're Flanders reference.
Yeah, it's Havre, which is funny because that's the way you'd think the British would spell it.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
But they saw it rise 79 degrees from negative 36 to 43 degrees
What a
Fahrenheit.
pleasant surprise.
Right?
Can you imagine waking up being like, oh, it's wonderful.
Yeah.
What's happening?
And then some of these other
Am I
places
dead?
like 80 degrees, one had
Am I in
92
hell?
degrees. So yeah, that one, kind of interesting.
Super interesting.
They do mention Browning, Montana, had the greatest drop in temperature, which is interesting too. That they do,
way worse. I don't like
classify
that.
these differently. Yeah, this went from 44 degrees down to negative 56.
Holy shit.
So what is that? That's actually 110 degrees.
No,
so
thank
that's an even bigger swing in temperature.
No.
Yeah. So yeah.
66.6 forever. Thank you very much.
All right.
I'm good.
No, it's 90.
Yeah.
Why would you say difference that was? It was 46 to negative 56, right?
44 to 56.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was that 92 degrees? Yes.
I don't know. You're the one that does
It's
the
92
math.
degrees.
Why are you asking? You already
That's a
fucking
lot.
knew. Like, why
Or
would
it's
you?
it's
Just double
100
checking.
degrees. No, it's 100 degrees. I said 110, but it's 100. It's an even 100.
Okay.
Ah.
That's just what I was double checking. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That one's way more miserable than the other
Oh
one.
yeah, 44, and you're like, this is really nice. And then
Go to sleep, wake up.
frostbite.
Why?
Yeah. You got the Mr. Deeds foot going on and everything.
Oh no!
Good reference, yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, exactly. Luckily, we don't have to deal with that. I don't think we've had like
knock
30
on wood.
degree swings though. We did have some big swings in temperature, so
Yeah.
not my favorite, but that's fine.
66.6.
I wonder what our most. I wonder what our here in Michigan, our most recent large drop was. Oh, actually,
Yeah,
I could do it. Let's see.
variance.
2023
Temperature swings.
biggest. Yeah, exactly. Temp swing in Michigan.
No, I don't know about temp swing in Michigan. You might get some interesting results.
Well, how convenient enough. February 28th, 2024. Historic 50-degree temperature swing hits West Michigan.
Well,
Wow, so this is like slightly updated. It's only 2 weeks old. Let me do this real quick.
Wow.
Winter 2024 has been woolly and wild, surprisingly mild, overcast, sparsely sunny, blah, 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 blah. Grand Rapids, most extreme temperature change with 50-degree drop. And many other cities, Benton Harbor, Lansing, Kalamazoo, saw 49-degree or 48, Ionia, Mount Pleasant, Big Rapids. So 48-degree, which is, closer to you, the city and the 48-degree one. That's right. Look at that.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So it actually was oh yeah, here we go. This is actually old, but this is fascinating. Most extreme temperature change. I'm assuming you already said this. It was 1911, right? The other one, when the temperature dropped from a high of 80 to a low of 13.
Oh no, I didn't do that one.
Oof. Well, there you go. 80 to 13. That's miserable.
It's not a great.
No.
Well,
But I do.
I don't know. I'd like 13 a hell of a lot more than I'd like 80, but that's just me.
Yeah, but it's not neither ideal.
No, they're not.
Especially in 1911, no air conditioning or anything.
Oh, yeah.
But also
So-
no heating. Not no heating, but
Yeah,
less.
you gotta get the fire started. Come on.
yeah.
It's 70 degrees. What are you talking about? Oh, my God.
We gotta start it now.
So it is actually this does lead us to our next one. This was in 1943 in South Dakota. And this was January 22 and 23 is when it happened. We had this really apparently an unusual event. This inversion formed over the area, and it trapped some cold air. And what had happened is they're saying this is one of the more extraordinary swings is that they recorded in Spearfish, South Dakota. There we go. I had to remember what state we were in.
Nice.
State of dementia here for me. No, they recorded a 49-degree rise of temperature, but it only took 2 minutes.
Oh,
That's got to be some kind of.
that's once again,
Right.
that's faster than an oven. That's
Yes,
miserable.
7:30 and then 7:32 a.m. is they recorded that difference of 49-degree difference.
Dude, what?
And then by 9 a.m., they said the temperature had risen gradually to 54 degrees. And then it dropped again to 4 degrees below zero in just 27 minutes.
Shit out. No thanks.
It's warm. No, it's
Absolutely
cold. It's warm.
That's
No,
warm.
it's cold.
No,
It's
that's-
warm.
that's
No,
what-
it's cold.
Hey, do you think I need a jacket to go out? I don't
fucking
know.
know.
I don't know.
Oh, no.
That's
Wow.
terrible.
Yeah, so they were talking about, too, I guess this was on the same day, like they said, the town of, it's going to be lead or lead, because it's Lead.
I like it.
Their temperature change happened so quickly that they said some of the plate glass windows actually cracked.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
The
that'll
temperature
happen.
changed
Because
too
the
quick.
temperature dropped like
Right.
lead.
And then they were talking about how a town called Deadwood was measuring a temperature of 16 below, but then Lead, which is right nearby, they were 52 degrees. So like
Can you
within a
imagine
mile or
driving?
two of each other. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Oh, let's stop in a Deadwood, and you're like,
Oh, what the hell's happening here?
or the reverse. That must have been exciting. You've like a bunch of layers. You drive into
Just like,
lead, and you're
I'm
like,
leaving.
oh, it's
This
lovely.
It's kind of nice.
This is
I don't know
wow.
what I was so upset
And
about.
then it drops again.
Come on.
So so like I think these are fascinating. Like there's another one that says in 1936 they measured the coldest February to hottest July, and this was in what did I say in North Dakota. So they went from like 60 below on February 15th, and then they did hit in July. It was 121 degrees.
Whoa.
Lord.
So
There's
yeah,
not
they
much more
swung.
space to go from there.
Yeah,
That's
180
it.
degree
That's-
difference between like just in that 6 month measure of time, which is crazy.
In the
And then
Dakotas too.
Yep, South
so
Dakota
weird.
went from negative 58 and then to a high of 120.
So pretty
so
much
that
the same. Very
about
comparable.
180 degree difference.
Wow.
Just another reason not to live in the Dakotas.
Yeah, maybe
Sorry.
don't do that.
Maybe
That's
don't
crazy.
do that.
They're right in the center too. They're right in the
Just
center
air
of
something on your sidewalk. It's cool.
Oh, man. That's so wild. Can you imagine it being snowy out and then just like, well, I guess that wasn't the same span, but yeah, just going from like, having snow and then just like evaporated, just drought.
Completely gone. Now it's a drought. Yeah.
Ugh. Wow.
No.
And the Dakotas, that's the most fascinating part. I guess
Yeah.
it's because they're right in the middle.
And I think it's because of the mountains, with the Rocky Mountains,
Yeah.
I think is definitely creating a
Collect weird weather. Yeah.
There.
So then we're going to change a little bit. This is interesting. The Great Ball Lightning Storm of Bar Harbor. We were just talking about ball lightning, right? So this was in 1853. So this is an old old event now. Almost we're getting
been a
close to
minute.
that. Almost 200 years, yeah. But they said it was windy. There was some snow. Temperature was 15 to 20 degrees above zero. And then there was, they actually started getting lightning, which that in and of itself I think is unusual that you had snow and then you get lightning. That's kind
We've
of an
had
unusual
it.
event.
I remember seeing it here. I think maybe once or maybe twice. and
Yeah,
it's
I've
crazy
experienced
looking.
it at least twice in my lifetime where we had thunder snow.
Yeah, that's insane.
snow.
It feels
Yeah.
crazy.
It's
It sounds
weird.
like a monster truck.
It's like Lovecraftian. Like it's not. Yeah, it doesn't feel right.
Gravedigger versus Thunder Snow.
Pretty cool. Oh, and he has treads.
Yeah.
Snow tires.
Yeah. It's like a
Right.
giant snowmobile.
The tank tread ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they make those. I love those. Those are my favorite monster trucks. I wouldn't mind a monster truck in my closet. That's what I'm trying to say.
Oh, how would it fit?
Instead of a ghost truck.
I got
a
it there.
monster truck.
I got it.
There was a film called Monster Truck, and it was about a
Oh, yeah.
kids movie. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So anyways, they were saying, yeah, we got snow, we got a little bit of wind, and now we're getting lightning. And then they're saying, well, the lightning was this like weird purple color. And then they said they started like the lightning started showing up. It looked like balls of fire, and it was coming through windows, and it was coming down doors, and it was
And
going
all our
through
houses
chimneys.
are like wooden.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not great.
So they did say some people actually did get slightly injured, so just slightly. Even though, yeah, some in the eye, some struck in the feet, some in the eye, while others were electrized. I like that word, electrized.
That's a new one.
Well, this is quick side thing. You know why they didn't say electrocuted? Is that electrocute is actually a relatively new term. It
Right.
wasn't developed until the electric chair was made, and that's why that's how they created it, because it's executed mixed with
Electric.
electricity.
So
Yeah.
technically,
created
does that mean if you
electrocuted.
were electrocuted, does that mean that you died from it?
Well, it did originally. But
I was
then
gonna say, I
we
would
kind
think,
of
yeah.
took it to
Yeah.
mean just if you just get
I like
shocked.
electrized better.
Electrized is fun.
Interesting.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
oh, I just got electrized.
This is my electrizer.
Yeah, it does.
My new gadget.
Do you like my electrized guitar?
Yes.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I pictured a keytar.
oh,
All right.
that's fun.
That works too.
Yep.
Gosh, this is kind of interesting. So,
He's blown himself away.
I like how he was surprised. I can't believe I picked this. It's actually great. I actually understand why people listen to this now. Wow.
interesting.
I thought this was going to be a piece of shit. This is great.
This is great.
This show has
It's about
legs.
a piece of shit with legs walking around on a goddamn airplane.
Yeah, that's right. You're welcome. Are you not edutained?
That's right.
So yeah, it says no one was killed or seriously injured, so that's good.
Just
It says
electrized.
no buildings were damaged. They did
That's
say there
surprising.
was a cluster of trees within a few rods of two dwelling houses was not thus fortunate.
Okay.
Wow.
The electric fluid came down among them.
Okay,
taking
this is aliens now.
taking them out by the roots with stones and earth and throwing all in every direction.
That's awesome.
Some were left hanging by their roots from the tops of adjacent standing trees. Roots up,
God.
tops down.
Oh,
Look at that.
It said the lightning went into the earth a depth of several feet and for a space of some 8 to 10 feet in diameter, and then it diverged into 4 different directions, right?
Holy shit.
It made a chasm to the depth of several feet, and then it marched unobstructed by solid frozen ground to the distance of 370 feet.
I've never liked it when lightning marches unobstructed.
It says it was lifting, overturning, and throwing out chunks of frozen earth.
No.
wow.
So basically, yeah, this
blasting
ball
the
lightning,
ground.
went down into the ground, blew these trees apart, and then kept burrowing like a worm.
Whoa.
Tremors.
Which is extra fascinating too, because obviously, like, think about. I mean, we all vaguely understand how electricity works. That it, first of all, it's already weird that it would strike the ground. That's already odd. But not
Yeah.
only that it would strike the ground and then go into the ground and still have enough energy to be able to do that. That's also
Yeah.
very odd. That's why the term "fucking ground" is a thing. 'Cause it's supposed to
Right.
like dissipate it. Yeah.
Right.
So it's weird that can do that and then also create energy enough to blow chunks of it out. That's wild.
That's nuts, dude.
Do you think maybe they live in an area? This is like a stupid thought because only like 3 feet down. But do you think they live in an area that's like the ground is like semi-conductive, like it has like little bits of sediment? They're like
Silicone stuff.
Yeah,
I can see that though.
Conductive materials.
Yeah.
But then but it would still need to generate enough energy to make it all the way there, though. That's a crazy thing. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's one of the crazier stories. Here,
We should have a guest one time on one of these episodes that's like an actual scientist.
That knows something.
Well, like about this. We have like friends. We have like friends who are like like PhDs in like music, but
I don't know any scientists.
we Google it. Hey, here's our podcast.
Are you a
Listen to this. Do you want to
scientist?
join us?
We'll have to Google around people in Canada because obviously most of our folks
Yeah.
will be.
I mean,
Canadians.
the one buddy I can think of that literally is a PhD in music. He is Canadian.
We could
Just
have
saying.
our own Operation Paperclip.
Cool. Wow.
Except we're importing a scientist from Canada,
we're gonna do our own MK Ultra.
and we're not
Sweet.
going to build a nuclear weapon.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
I quit.
Well, we need plausible dynamite.
My bad.
The 100th Podbags episode,
I
we're
would
like,
never do
we built
that.
a nuclear weapon.
There you go. Yeah, we
built
never
a
did. We
spaceship.
said we weren't going to. There's
Episode 100, we
They said
thought
we couldn't do a podcast. If we did, next
Exhibit
step,
A.
nuclear weapon.
first podcast in space.
we're taking over the world.
Finally.
Same thing we do every night, Binky.
So yeah, let me go through a couple of these quick too. Like this is an interesting. 1816 apparently was the year without a summer. Yeah,
How sad.
It's just interesting though. The cause was Mount Tambora on Sumbawa Island in Indonesia had a volcanic eruption on April 10th of 1815, and basically
Just blocked out.
It blocked everything
So,
out because it
yeah.
said it was the greatest volcanic eruption in at least the past 1,700 years.
Oh my God.
So it basically created a lot of issues. Which I mean, obviously, we're not making light of that in any means. We're just talking about how this is
All the
interesting.
people who are affected by this are
Weather-wise.
dead.
Yeah, because it says it did contribute. It did lead to the near famine conditions in Ireland, which I think a lot of people know
Whoa.
about.
Part
Yep.
of the potato famine?
I had no
Yep.
idea.
Yeah,
Far-reaching.
abnormally cool summers across much of the northern hemisphere. The summer of 1816 was the coolest. It says the mean temperature cooled. That's not as much as I thought, but 0.7 to 1.3 degrees Fahrenheit below the average for that decade.
But still, for like a climactic like event, that's like
Yes,
that's pretty impressive. Like I mean, like we measure. Well, yeah, for like climate change, we're measuring like
Fractions of.
tenths of degrees.
Well, yeah,
right.
1.5 degrees Celsius though is the target, and I think we're creeping past that, unfortunately.
Well, that's
But
the thing too. Is we're like, well, that doesn't sound like that much, and it's like, yeah, but like, look where we're at.
I know.
Right.
Well, that's globally the 1.5.
Like
degrees
somebody
Celsius,
like
so.
the Marines or something being like, you only killed 2 people. That's not that many.
Yeah,
You're like,
exactly.
oh well, you're a little like, come on.
It's about contrast.
Yeah, it's all perspective. It's all relative.
There.
Obi-Wan. That's a callback.
Nice. Yeah, it says like even like June 6th, they were having accumulating snow as far as the Catskills in New York, highlands of central and northwestern Pennsylvania. They had snowflakes were seen at sea level as far as 10 miles north of Tidewater on the Hudson River in New York City. They had, mountains of Vermont had 12 to 18 inches of snow.
Nope.
Quebec City reported 12 inches. And this is in June, so that's pretty late.
That's so sad.
It's not good.
Yeah, and then even frost in July and August, they were getting frosts every
Holy
a
shit.
night. Snow on this is in Massachusetts. They said snow on June 6 and 8, temperature 33 degrees. But then, wow, that's crazy. The temperature peaked at 99 and 98 on June 23rd, so like 2 weeks later.
Holy
Whoa.
crap.
Yeah, so they had a lot of weird.
Look at that. So we accidentally stumbled our way into another temperature phenomena.
Yeah, another,
That's
and that
crazy.
was caused by the volcanic eruption. So
Man, I'll say maybe sometime that would be a fun episode. Fun. Sorry,
Yeah,
poor
in
choice of
quotes.
word. Interesting episode. Yeah, volcanic stuff. 'Cause
Right,
that's like
right.
always crazy.
yeah,
We're sitting on top of volcanoes right now.
Yep.
Well, not here.
Well,
You know what I mean?
Not-
We're sitting
not
on
so
top
much
of
here.
tectonic plates. That's
Right.
pretty cool. We're on top
Right.
of magma right now.
That
The
is
mantle.
magma.
The mantle.
mantles.
Yeah.
That's what they call it. It's that
The
layer
crust.
right underneath us. We're on the crust right underneath that. Shout out Pizza Hut.
That's right.
Was that in this? Oh no, that was. Never mind. No, that was right. I'm sorry.
What's that?
Ghost of Pizza Past. That was this episode, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was. I couldn't remember if it was our to-go bag.
No, that
Okay.
was this, right? Because it was
you
the pizza in the closet.
Yeah. Sorry. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. There you
So
go.
I've
Volcanic
got-
eruption.
I've got one more story here that I want to cover that's weather related, and I will say I've heard this one on a lot of paranormal podcasts. They talk about this one in depth, and we're not obviously going to go in depth with this one, but it's still interesting to at least touch on it and talk about it. This actually was one I thought about when I was thinking about doing the weather stuff, and this happened in Oakville, Washington.
Washington.
And this happened in 1994, so not that long ago, fairly recent.
In Utero just released.
It was a good year.
Yeah, so it's interesting that you
wasn't
kind of
alive
talk about that.
Sorry. I didn't mean it like that.
I didn't think you were rubbing it in my face.
You should have been there.
You weren't even in utero.
Nice. That's so true, dude.
Wow. So, and it's my
Sorry, I turned
fault.
into
That's the
Steve-O
weird
there.
part too, though. Like, it's my fault, kind of. I'm half responsible for you.
There
It
it is.
happens, It's cool,
So yeah, August 7th,
I
1994.
wish
This
I
was in.
half responsible.
Can't be half responsible.
Nice.
I wish I could be. I don't know. Who's rubbing it in my face?
There goes.
Yeah, August 7th, 1994, Oakville, Washington. So this is 3 a.m. It starts raining. It's one of these things again. It starts raining, goddammit.
It's 3 a.m. Must be lonely.
But the oddness is that it's not raining like water. People notice that what is raining is like a gel. It's like a gel, basically, like almost like a clear.
God.
Yeah, like a clear jelly. One of the first people to kind of really report on this was actually a police officer. He was on patrol, and he talked. I've heard this story before. Like I said, I've followed this before. He turned on his windshield wipers, like, "Oh, it's raining. I'm gonna turn these on." Well, he turns
just
it on.
smeared
and
it.
it does. It just smears all across his windshield. So he's like,
Vaseline.
yeah, he's like,
Oh.
what the fuck? Like, yeah, like what is going
Johnson is not on my window again.
Come back, Jimbo. Yeah, no, you heard me right.
Yep. Yeah,
Nut-
ejaculate.
Not on the window. It's ejaculate.
on? Here, does this taste funny to you?
Tastes familiar.
Oh my god!
Tastes like. Oh, no, that's.
Nope.
No, I abstain.
So he pulls over at a gas station even, and of course is trying to clean it that way. He decides even to put on a pair of latex gloves because he's like, this is
don't know
getting
what the hell
weirder
is
and
that. That's a
weirder.
great
And he's like
call.
looking at it like, okay, what's
That is
going
a
on?
solid choice.
And so then this other woman as well, like she stepped outside, noticed it. It was like, falling in her garden and all that. And I think she's the one that she also, I know I was either him or her. Let me kind of.
Did you feel if it was warm?
Yeah, like they were just like, what is this? Like you kind of even put it between your fingers, and you're like, it's kind of like I said, almost like Vaseline. Almost, it's very odd. So apparently, so we had this lady that stepped outside. She noticed it was everywhere, and she had touched it. And noticed the texture, and then we had that police officer. So apparently, by that afternoon, though, both of those people, the officer and the lady, they started becoming ill. Yeah, they were having
The gloves were a good choice then. Crap.
They were, well, even he got it though, even with the
That
gloves.
sucks.
So they were having difficulty breathing. They were having vertigo, blurred vision, and nausea. And so they noticed that, like, because this happened, apparently this gelatinous rain happened 6 different times over a couple weeks, several weeks, 2 or 3 weeks. And so these people, the town, like a lot of people were getting like flu-like illnesses. And apparently lasted quite a while, 2 to 3 months, they said.
Jeez.
They did say some cats and dogs died. Sorry. Sorry. But so I do know, let me kind of get to that part. So then they, a lab technician, this is a part that I want to get to, was she collected some of this, and obviously, decided to analyze it and be like, what is going on?
What is this?
Yeah, so this lab technician examined it and found that this gel contained human white blood cells, but couldn't identify what it was or why it was falling from the sky.
Someone got liquefied.
I don't know. So they said the sample, they sent it to Washington State Department of Health to give, even more analysis. A microbiologist there said that it was teeming with 2 species of bacteria, and one of which lives in the human digestive system.
Oh,
So it's probably why a bunch of people got like flu-like symptoms.
right.
Yeah,
They got food poisoning from the rain.
From the guy.
Well, yeah, and what they're saying, the microbiologist, they said because of those findings, they did start to speculate that maybe it was human waste from an airplane.
Right.
But even at that time, regulations require that they dye that stuff blue.
Right.
So it should
Well,
have
plus
been
they-
obvious.
Well, and if there was enough that it looked like rain or something, that's not,
Exactly. Yeah,
that would
like
be an insane amount.
it should have been a
That's
blue
mad.
color. It shouldn't have, turned, because normally I think it's frozen, I think, you know what I
Right.
mean?
Well,
So-
also it wouldn't have been gelatinous.
exactly. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Like there's all these things that just doesn't match up.
Sounds like diaper goop.
Yeah, that weird,
stuff's
those
gross.
weird, yeah, you're right.
It's gelatinous. It's so grody. You ever had any parent, or I guess any person who's ever had a diaper or even a pull-up accidentally
Yep.
make its way in the washer?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that
seen
weird.
It ain't
yeah,
good.
No.
Well, it's like the same
So-
thing as like when you buy like meat from the store. It's got I call it the meat diaper.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the weird little like
Little
thing
Yeah,
underneath
pad.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, the maxi pad.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what it is.
So,
Meatsy pad. Comedy Journal.
I enjoyed
nice
that.
Comedy Journal, page 464. Entry
Comedy tome.
12,000.
So it's getting larger.
So anyways, the one lady that originally got that, she actually she did recover, luckily, and about a year later, because she still had a sample of that stuff, she basically submitted it herself. Like, so she's like, okay, like I got sick from it, I did get better, we still don't really know what happened, so she sent off the sample that she had. So this is about a year later. She had this another microbiologist. She sent it to a private lab, and he said he saw eukaryotic cells, which are complex nucleus-containing cells that are present in most living creatures. This meant that it was or had been alive.
Or at least the cells were in something that was alive.
Yes,
was
the
alive.
cells were living. Yes,
Maybe
it
not
doesn't
the gel
necessarily.
itself.
Right.
Yeah.
So, literally, this one, like I said, this has fascinated me because they don't really know. Like, this happened.
There's no
recent-
resolution?
No, there isn't one.
That's fun. Bad, but fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's theories that, like, the military, maybe their naval bombing runs destroyed jellyfish and those exploded up.
Or it could have
into the
been
atmosphere.
chemical warfare, right? Like,
Right?
think about it. Government
test.
making, like, gelatinous substance they can just drop on cities to make it rain.
Right.
Collected in there? Because you said, what was this? Oh, 94.
94.
I don't know,
yeah.
but that's kind of late for chemical warfare. Yeah, because, like, Geneva
Right.
Convention, all that. So I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
know.
yeah.
It's super fast. Or here's I don't know why it'd be gelatinous, but it could be of some reason. My interest is in, because people have talked about this where it's like, oh, ice caps melting and all this, obviously. They're like, oh, like just stuff that was housed within those icebergs, obviously.
Right.
There's just like ancient viruses and all this other stuff. So maybe
Yeah.
it was like some piece of whatever got frozen away, or just some material, or like a caveman died or like jizzed or something. I don't know. It just got collected up in a rain, and then it just got back up into the atmosphere and then
see
dropped.
though, and I think the thing with that one too that's weird is that it happened more than once at that town. They said it
Yeah.
happened like 6 different times.
So
So,
it's
like
just
it's weird.
above there.
Yeah, where you're like, okay, well, like obviously once you can be like, okay, it was this isolated weird thing. Like maybe a tornado came through and sucked this stuff up and dropped it over here. But like, yeah, as it since it
If
apparently
it keeps
happened,
happening, yeah.
yeah, it's like super odd that.
Would you say Montana?
Nope, this was in Washington.
Washington State. Yeah, which I feel like they've done weird stuff there, maybe military. I don't know. That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
a fun ending to this. This is like,
Oh, yeah.
that's cool.
And just to follow up, like, so I mean, like I said, I've heard this on a few places, and I will give you guys some reference. So apparently, Unsolved Mysteries did an episode on it, which is cool. Check that out. And then also the Monsters and Mysteries in America. they did an episode on it as well, about this specific incident. And it's a fascinating, incident. I mean, unfortunately, we lost some pets. I don't think anyone died. Any humans died from it. I think they just got sick and then they did recover. But like we said, it's odd that they still don't know, as I'm looking this up.
To know.
Yeah, no one has figured out what happened.
I bugged my eyes out for the audio listeners.
It was really good.
That makes good for audio. It's bugging your eyes.
That's why I said it.
Yeah, I
it's
know.
verbalized.
Imagine me bugging my eyes out.
I'm bugging my eyes out right now.
I'm totally doing it. Yeah, totally bugging my eyes. Look. Wow.
They can't tell. They don't know. They don't know.
But the fun thing is we could do an Instagram and then do like the kind of eyes. Yeah.
Nice.
We can make it visual,
It's true.
but we choose not to.
Exactly.
Let's get visual.
That I think that should be our Instagram post. Then we can have that music and we'll have Bram bugging his eyes out at everything.
There we go.
Great.
We'll get right on that.
That is what I call comedy.
There you go.
Wow.
Put it in
Close
the tome.
the journal.
The tome.
The bestiary.
The comedy manual. Comedy manual.
Ooh.
There you go.
How to be funny.
Volume 1.
All right. Yeah. So that's it. That's what I got this week. Some weird weather stuff.
Very. A little bit of everything.
Yeah, that's what I said. A little bit of everything. Obviously, like I said, we avoided some of it. There's obviously plenty of other weird things, but I'm like, I'm not going to talk about some of these because certainly things that were, anything that involves any kind of fatalities and that we're not. It's
a little too
nothing
miserable.
there. Yeah, nothing there. I mean, it was weird, but I'm not like That's fine. You can read up on that on your own. That's
America's Funniest Home Videos is only funny if they survive.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, or else it's
getting hit in the nuts, right, with a tornado. Like,
That's exactly correct. He got hit in the nuts with a tornado.
Oh no! Oh man!
That's what we call hairy panic, right there.
I would panic.
So yeah, that's it for this week. I got nothing else. You guys got anything else going on?
No, I think that's good.
I think we did it.
I enjoy going
so.
for odd weather phenomena, especially I'm looking out the window right now with it being all weird and gray and rainy.
Say it's rainy. It's rainy over my neck.
I have to say, I got to go out in this. I'm not looking forward to it.
I don't want to do that.
Maybe don't do that.
I was saying not to reveal too much, but it was like, actually really nice out yesterday. And then just for full disclosure, I have a recording studio. So
oh my gosh.
I had a session yesterday, and the guy, the dudes who were recording, they came over at 6 p.m. and he came on his Harley or whatever, his bike. And then we didn't end up getting finished till like 11 p.m. or so, and he's like, "Oh, I have to leave in this." He's like, I just forgot. I was like, "Oh man,
That's not great."
Yeah. Like
so we know the weird weather phenomena,
right? Yeah, we're living it right now. So yeah, I mean, honestly, if you guys do have any weird weather phenomena you want to share with us, we're always interested to hear that.
Send us your pictures of ball lightning. And not your penis.
I was gonna say that's a dangerous request right there.
It's my lovemaking style. They call me the sewing machine because it's short and small and I go very fast. Yeah.
It's got like a lightning bolt tattooed on the side of your wiener.
It's a blur they never know.
Oh,
it's all pushed together, so it just looks all weird. What is it, like a mustache? A crinkle fry?
I see.
No,
Crinkle
it's
fry?
a lightning bolt.
That's the nickname right there.
Oh, it's not crinkle.
Want to see my crinkle fry?
Want to see my onion ring?
Oh my
We're in
goodness.
love.
Ooh, right. Like a crinkle fry in an onion ring.
Wow.
I like zesty sauce.
Oh. Sounds like you just diarrhea everywhere.
You're all
Yes.
welcome. Everyone. Yeah.
But we'll keep it real. Burger King onion ring is zesty sauce, delicious.
Oh, that's legendary.
All right. You can go back and listen to our food episodes. We had 2 parts. It was our first 2-parter.
It was a banger.
We talked so much about food, so you can go back and listen to that if you want. So for today, though, I appreciate you. Thanks for listening. We do appreciate that. If you can, take a moment to like, subscribe, and follow our podcast. We're on all the major ones, right? You can review us. That review would help. Give us whatever, 5 stars, 5 pods, 5 whatever, thumbs up. I don't
5
know.
thumbs up.
Five? Oh, no. That's related to the weather phenomena.
Just a hand of
5
thumbs.
5 thumbs up.
It's just a hand
no.
of thumbs, yeah.
I don't know if that would be really useful or not at all.
I was looking at my own hand, wondering
Yeah,
that
I was
same
like,
thing. I was like, how good would I be at guitar?
Yeah, they're the burgers they make are not good. Let's just say that. You want to go to 5 Thumbs and get a cheeseburger?
Oh,
No.
Just mutate. I don't want to eat there. Last time I ate there, I felt weird.
But any reviews, any kind of feedback you can give us, we appreciate it. Obviously, that helps us, and then kind of gives us a little more, bumps us up a little bit, right? We get a little
Emotionally.
more,
yeah.
We feel good.
Makes us feel nice.
Yeah. We appreciate all of your comments and feedback. Anything you want to tell us. So you can find us on social media. You can interact with us at facebook.com/podbags. You can go to our Instagram. What did we say we're going to do? Let's get visual.
Guys. Oh, yeah.
We're going to do Let's Get Visual with Brahm's eyes shooting out of his head. Instagram at Podbags Podcast. And then you can email us if you would like at podbagspodcast@gmail.com.
If you're feeling professional.
Yeah. Yes.
To whom it may concern.
Right. TPS reports.
Nice.
Put that in the subject line. We'll know exactly what you're talking about.
Well, oh, yes.
We'll know you made it this far into the episode.
That's actually true.
That's a real fan right there.
Right? Yeah, it's the Easter egg of this episode. Put TPS reports in the subject line of your email. But yeah, that's it for us. That is another episode, right? We have bagged and tagged. Oh, that was a rusty zipper.
Juicy one.
I got a WD-40 that.
We'll see you next time. Have a good week, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bzz.